Hello and welcome back to Jessica's Nail Studio. If you are new, thank you so much for stopping by and checking out my channel. And if you would please, if you like this video, give this video a like and subscribe. And if you wouldn't mind sharing, that would be great. It really does help my channel a lot. Here we do nail hauls, nail art designs, we do sister nail mail, we do anything that has to do with nails. And to all of my returning nail sisters and subscribers, thank you all so much for your support, your love and dedication to my channel. I would not be where I am today without you. And if you all would please like and comment, I would greatly appreciate it as well. So let's get into this. We have not done a Temu haul in a minute, and I've been having some packages pile up, and I think I had some that were hidden behind my stamping plate cart that I forgot about. So I was like, okay, we need to do a Temu haul and show off these goodies. Not only that, but I have some extra goodies that has been also piling up that I have not shown, and I was like, you know what, we're just going to do it all together because I need to do a organize with me video. So we are going to put my, let me get them out because I know you all know how I organize my nail charms. I organize my nail charms different. I do my rhinestones in my 10-gram potted jars. These are what I put my glass rhinestones in, and have a separate one that I use for my Preciosas, Swarovskis, and so forth. So that's what I keep my rhinestones glass, and everything that is not used on let's just say content creating. I do only use glass, but my pricier ones, they do not go on that. No. Those go on my nails or my sister's nails, or like one of my friend's nails, but they don't go on content creating. That is wasteful in my eyes. They're too expensive to be put on content creating nails. So whoever knows me knows that I do organize my nail charms in these clear containers, which I'm just going to bring out the box so I can keep it easier, so it's not hitting no cameras and shaking any what do you call it, shaking the table, because my desk is big. Yeah, my husband built me a big oversized desk, which is what I love because I needed it so I could store these. These are what I enjoy to keep my nail charms in. So you can get them in 3-drawer and 5 drawers. Mine are majority 5, but I do have some 3 drawers. So I love them because you can bring them out. They're easy to place. You can organize them and put, like, if you want this to be your clusters or your butterflies or your gothic, whatever you would like. I actually have one over here that I will share with you already done up. I've got I think I have 10 done up, and I've got 4 more on the back burner that are empty because I know I'm going to need them because I'm always buying nail charms and so forth. So let me show you what they look like when they are put together. And what's really nice is you can also get these toppers at TJ Maxx, which fit perfectly on there. Those are really nice to have. So here is one with the way I keep mine organized. So these are my glass big charms. I make clusters out of these. I got some that are neon, which these glow in the dark. I got some little ones. I got some big ones. But they are all glass. Beautiful. I love them. But I keep them organized because they're easy to get to. And whatever it is that I choose to work with, I can just put out on my tray. Whether it be my moon tray or a trinket tray, it doesn't matter. It's so much easier to just take out what you're going to use, put it on your trinket tray, and then you have it on your tray that you bring to your table where you're going to do your nail art. So we have not fully looked at everything that I have, but I know some girls who follow me have seen all my videos and my hauls. I do haul a lot of stones. I do like stones. I think they make your nail design look bougie, and hey, I'm just a little extra. What can I say? I do. I like to make clusters with them, and that is just kind of my vibe. That's what I like. So I have some that are like that, and then they are very stackable, which is why I also invest in those, because they're very easy to organize and stack, and they all stay together. They don't fall. I love it. So that is what works for me for the organizing in my studio. Everybody's studio, preference organizational is different. I used to organize in my 10-gram pots. Now, the only thing that I organize in those now, which I will now show you from my bigger drawer, so y'all can just get a peek and see how I store them. So these are how I store my glass rhinestones. I store them in a big one. So this was my very first one I ever bought. I got this from Marshall's. It is a 3-drawer one, and they are all color coded. And these are primarily VDDs, but they are glass, which is a very good quality glass crystal that you can get off of AliExpress. They are gorgeous. They have a beautiful cut and a beautiful shine to them. I highly recommend the VDD store. Their crystals are top of the line. For the price, you're going to get really good value for your money. You will get shapes. It's just all on what you want to pick. These are golden yellow, which you can tell there is a difference. And what I usually go for is I go for the all-in-one single bag, which will have all the sizes from the tiniest to the biggest size, which I want to say is an SS20. I could be wrong, so please do not mark me. I could be wrong, but I do know that they go from the smallest to the biggest, and they are the better value. I'm just being honest. That's what I have come across to see for my monies, as I've stretched, has been the best value. This one is a whiskey topaz, which is so beautiful. I love that one. It's gorgeous. She's beautiful. But yeah, so that is how I store my rhinestones in shapes. And this one is called Starry Shine, which she is not like an AB. There is a clear difference between the AB, the Starry Shine, and the Moonstone. Now, Moon is the one that's my favorite. So this one is the Starry Shine. This one is Summer. As you can tell, there is a difference in those. You can see the purple hue behind. And then, I'm trying to see, here is my white opal, which is another difference you can tell. And Heaven Light is another one that is also gorgeous. This one's got the purple peach orange background. I want to say, here it is, the Moon Night one, which has more of a blue hue. You can definitely tell the difference. They are all different. And then when you get to the ABs, you can definitely tell the difference in those. So they're gorgeous, they're beautiful, but each one I truly believe has its own place in where you would use it, for what design or color or what you're looking for. I try to keep shapes and colors that I can find together. So yeah. So that's just a little another idea for organizing. If you wanted to, you can get these 10 gram pots. You can either get them in, excuse me, bulk on Amazon, which I've done that too. Here's some opal ornament backs, which are gorgeous. Yeah, you can get them too, and you can get them at, like I said, over at Hobby Lobby. They've actually dropped down in price. They used to be like $9.99. Now they've gone down to the, I want to say they're like $5.99 now. I don't believe you get a whole lot. I believe you only get like a row of 20, I believe, that comes in there. But I also get from the bulk on Amazon, because if you do use pot for glitter, which I do, I use my 10 gram pots for glitter, and I use my potting for the, for, like I said, my rhinestones. Let's just check in here and see how many do come in here. Okay, so no, you'll only get 16 10 gram pots, and they drop down from $7.99, at least in Florida, to $5.49. That's not a bad deal for 16 10 gram pots. And you get these nice organizers if you just want to stack them like this. These, I used to do that too. So that was what I did when I first started my nail journey. That was how I kept everything, my charms and my rhinestones, stored. Till I came across a really cool Korean nail artist that I follow, and I saw her storing her nail charms in these beautiful 3 and 5 shelves organizers. So that is the way that I go now, and that's just what works for my studio. Everybody's studio and space is different. You know, it all depends on if you have drawers, if you have shelves, and what preference of organizational you are into. So there's no wrong or right way. That is not my intention. I'm just giving options. We have a lot to get through today. So let us break into these babies and let's see what we got. So it looks like we got some chromes I came across. Let's see what we got here. So this was an order of 12 colors. Okay, yep. Could never have too many chromes. Never, ever, ever, ever. And I know I got a really good deal on this. I believe I got all of these for like $2.99. So there is a trick that I have caught on to, that if you would like to order from Temu, the best way to do it, if you don't want to pay shipping, then you need to go for the non-local delivery, or the non-local warehouse items. So when I go into Temu, I go up and I basically look for straight from Temu, sold through Temu, not local warehouse. That's what I do. Now, whatever your preference is and whatever you're looking for, that's totally your prerogative. If you're okay paying $2.99 off of every item for shipping that you get, then that's fine. But me, I don't like paying shipping. Anybody who knows me knows I've never liked to pay shipping. I look at it as $2.99 for this item. Let's just do an example here, okay? I have a bag here. So if these are all from different sellers and it's not from the same person of this local warehouse, you have to spend a minimum of $20 with this one local warehouse seller in order to get the free shipping. If you don't find anything else in their Temu list, then you're paying $2.99 on top of whatever your price is on this. Now, that adds up, because now we're going to bring out the next item that we came across, and this was not from the same seller. So now here, for example, we're doing an example here. Here's another local warehouse seller who is selling these, but this is another $2.99 shipping fee on top of this. So there was nothing else in the store, let's say, for example, that I saw that I wanted from them. So now I'm paying $2.99 times 2 in shipping alone. That's not product. That's not items. That's just shipping. Okay, so here we go. Now we are going to go in, and I got these, but these are from another local warehouse seller. But there was nothing else that I liked on his shop that I needed. So then now that's another $2.99 in shipping I'm paying. When you add that up, that's right there is $9 in shipping alone I'm paying for 3 items. You may not think that's a lot. That may be okay with you. And if that's okay for your pocket and you don't mind that, all the glory to you. All of it. But for me, that $9, I would rather put into extra products, an extra bag of charms, or something else that I would rather put my money towards than building another post office. I'm sorry. Our shipping rates are getting high enough as it is. And for me to have to pay $9 to receive 3 items is not worth it to me. But that's my opinion, my preference. I'm not here to push my opinion or preference or beliefs on anybody else, but I am here to try to give a little perspective. Perspective? Okay, maybe I'm saying the word wrong. I'm so sorry, forgive me. But perspective. There you go. I'm trying to help people save money. Not everybody can afford to go spend the type of money that you spend, or you see some people spend like on these crazy collections that are super expensive. And if you can't afford that, that's great. I'm so glad that you can. But we live in the real world. And a lot of us have families. A lot of us have other things that we have to calculate our monies towards. So for me to go and pay $9 in shipping for 3 items is not worth it to me. So that's just all. I'm trying to give y'all some food for thought and to help everybody save a little money and stretch your money while getting the products that are in style and that are the must-have of the season. Now, these are very nice. I did read the reviews. I've heard they were very gorgeous. They are filled. I love these type of little bottles. I like that they come out with these now because they don't spill out everywhere. And yes, look at that violet purple. Oh my gosh, she's so pretty. And she's full. She is not all the way full. She's really full, and I can really appreciate that, because most of these, they're very chintzy with chrome. Like, these are beautiful. You could not beat this price. If there is anything that you see that you like or you're interested and you would love the link for, I have gone and checked. Everything that I have here in the Temu bags is still available. I did double check, and they have not gone up in price. So I don't mind sharing them with you. If you're interested, let me know. Everybody hears their chrome differently, but I did like the fact that they did include the eyeshadow brushes with them. So I thought that was very kind of them to do that. And I really do. I love these. I think they're beautiful. I thought they would be really pretty for spring and for any time of the year, really. It's just whatever nail design you're trying to go for. So this is a green. Oh, what is that? This is okay. We got a blue. We got a dark blue. Okay, you know I'm here for my blue. Yes, it's beautiful. Looks like we got two blues. And they are different, so they're not the same, as you can tell. Let's see if it shows better maybe this way. No, I think it just shows like the glass, like. But you can definitely tell there is a difference in those blues. They're very, very pretty. Oh, they're gorgeous. We got a rose gold. Can't ever have too many rose golds, that's for sure. Not all rose gold chromes are made equally. Remember that. Here is a mint green. Oh wow, she is so pretty. Oh, so pretty. Very, very pretty. Yes, I do have a chrome addiction. I love chrome. I love anything that has to do with nails, but yeah, I do love different colored chromes. So we are going to have to swatch them one day. That's going to be fun. Yes, I can't wait. I do love playing with chromes. So, like I said, $2.99 for that little deal right there. Yes, ma'am. You cannot beat that at all. So, since we had already pulled these out, so I have been wanting to try the claw look. Not really like to wear because I can't wear them to work. I'm a nurse. Yeah, my client would probably look at me like, oh, what happened? Did Elvira come take my nurse overnight? I could see her eyes now. Like, yeah, that probably wouldn't work out very well. But for play, for Halloween, for a weekend, or like a night out or something, I think that'd be pretty cool to check out. These, I believe they are dual forms. Let's see if they're tips or they're dual forms. Let's read here. What are they? 120 piece box and they don't say if they're a dual form, but I think they look like a dual form, so let's get one out and let's see. They feel like a dual form, so you could probably use it with either builder gel. Yeah, it is a dual form. Okay, these are dual forms, and you can tell because of the material of it. It's meant to be filled with either, and that's too big, so yeah, that's not going to work for my nail. You can either fill it with poly gel, you can fill it with builder gel. It is whatever you would like to fill it with. Okay, a 2 would be good for my thumb. You are going to have to load her up in order to get that huge apex that you really want. And then you would cure it and do whatever kind of nail art or glow or whatever you want. But I love how it has the actual shaping. Is very, very nice. Oh yeah, very, very nice. Let's see if we can find something to better show her on. Give me a minute. Let me see if we got something white. Maybe not white, okay? Maybe not that. Let's see if this will show it. So those are going to be pretty cool, especially for Halloween, with some glow-in-the-darks, and yeah, that's going to be really cool to check out and play with. I am so looking forward to that. Okay, you do get a lot. I think a nice little bit of 120 dual forms is good because, yeah, you don't really need more than that because they are reusable. I mean, if you're careful with them, you'll be fine. You know, you don't go ripping them off. You take them off, you snap them off nice and easy. So that will be good. So these I have been dying to try, and the reason why is because I have been loving the look of how you do your Frenchie with. So first of all, let's see. These are model SKG123. Let's see what it says up here. This is the French Space Nail Form 120 pieces. It is 15 sizes for nail extension tip system, the fastest and most professional nail enhancement made. So this one is, so if you like, I like how they see the Russian girls, they do the nails, but they do them in the Russian manicure roulette, Russian manicure form. But what it is it gives you this space up here to where you will have your space up here, and you're going to use builder gel, poly gel, hard gel, whatever you choose, and then you're going to fill in a clear up in here, and then you're going to layer it with either like seashells, glitter, whatever you want, and then if you want to go over it with like a clear or a light milky color, and that's how you're going to encapsulate it. Yes, I have been dying to try these. I really have, and I thought they would be so fun to play with and to see what you can create. French forms. I do like how you have your French form up here, and then you're going to put all of the gathering of seashells, glitter, whatever you want to encapsulate in this part. That's what you're going to have as your Frenchie. Then if you want, you can go along with some colors or some marbling, like whatever you would like to use this for. And we will try to take a look at this one the same way as we did the other one, so you guys can see the uplift of it. So that is what it looks like there. And that was the number one. So what were you? I think you're a 0 because that's too big, guys. I already knew the 0 would be too big. So I think you're the number 1. So you go back in there. So I thought those would be super fun to play. Okay, so finally, my nail sister has been trying to get these for me. And the last time they did not come. So I finally found, as I know she was looking for somebody here in the United States to get some for me. And she couldn't find them, but that's all right because I found someone. And then, you know, because me and Marie swatched it with me, we had been wanting to try the sandwich nail dual forms. So I finally found somebody. I got the A and I got the B. So the A is the French, and then the B is the almond. So this is not a bad brand. You can also get these on Amazon, but I will let you know these are way more expensive on Amazon, and you'll be lucky if you receive them. I hate to say it, I'm just giving you fair warning now because Jen, God bless her soul, she bought some for me and they said they sent them. No, they did not come. So she had to go and get her refund back because they did not send them to me. So it's okay. She took care of it. So anyways, these are meant, and I've seen how they've been used. They look so cool. You're supposed to take one part and put one on the bottom. It's supposed to make it so much easier to get like an accurate nail shape. So this is your bottom piece, and you're going to put a little like nail glue or builder gel clear, and you're going to put it up under. There is a couple different ways you can do it. Actually, you can either do it up under, or you could do it right on the edge. I've seen different ways they do it on Instagram. Me and Marie have really been doing our research on this. So now I just have to see which number is going to, because not always like the 0 and 0 are going to match. So like I think a 1 will probably match for me. I might be able to get away with a 1 with these. These two are also dual forms. These are not tips, so they are reusable. So here is where you're going to have your thin layer of your bottom part. You're going to do whatever, the color you're going to use. Then you're going to fill in however your length is, which you see your lines. You're going to press back to cuticle and then push your fluid forward, and then you will then make sure that there's no spillage, and this is how you will then cure your nail, and you will have the accurate shape. And that is why it's called a sandwich dual form. So I have seen so many girls create some beautiful nails with these. So I had been dying to try these, and I know that Marie had said, oh my God, I really would love to try those sandwich nail forms, and she wanted some. She won bingo. So I was like, okay, let me see if I can find some, because we host bingo in my group. I always try to find out what the girls like, what they want to use, what they want to try. I try to do those things and be considerate and get the girls what they want for their gifts and their giveaways. So I didn't have any of these on hand. So yes, this was something special that I did do for her, and she is a very special friend of mine. But you know what? All the girls in my group are very special to me. They really are. They've supported me since the beginning. They have been there for me. They participate in my collabs. They've always been there, and I am so truly grateful. And when she said it, I was like, oh my God, I've been wanting to try them too. So the reason why at the time when I had got Marie hers, I didn't get any for myself, because I knew Jennifer was getting me some. So when Jennifer, bless her heart, what had happened, which was not her fault at all, it had nothing to do with her, it was all on the other end's fault. I was like, okay, well, let me go check on Temu and let me see if they have them on there. So they did, because what was funny is these were the same ones that were supposed to come from Amazon, because we both looked at them on Amazon and I sent her the link. So when I saw the price, so for one of these boxes on Amazon, I want to say, I think they were like $9.99 or $12.99, but on Temu, these were only $4.99 each. So you could get 2 shapes for the price of the one box on Amazon. And it was the free shipping, because it didn't come from a local warehouse. They came from Temu, period. So I was like, okay, yeah, we're not doing it. So this is some of the stuff that I think I had, like, I had some stuff. Make sure we don't have an address over here. Oh, sorry, my nail stands are popping out of my tray. Okay, so this was some stuff that I know I had forgot to show a while back. Yeah, like when you get in a slump and things happen and you just kind of you just kind of got to take a break. You got to kind of move back. It is what it is. Unfortunately, things happen like that. So let's take a peek and let's see, what do we got in here? What did I grab? Because half of it I don't even remember, to be honest. I've been doing really good. I don't just shop just to shop. I make sure whatever I'm shopping for is for reasons. So these are the non-magnetic nail holders. Okay, I saw these and I was like, let's check these bad boys out, because I work with a lot of cat eyes, and because the metal magnetic ones will interfere with your cat eye design, and it does. I don't care what anybody says, it does, and that's my opinion. I've seen it with my own eyes. So yeah, I'm good. I do not need that. I want my cat eyes to look nice. It's hard enough that they struggle and everything else. So this one is a single one. You get these little pages of your stickies, which you all know me. If you know, you know. I live by these bad boys. I use them on all of my nail stands. That's what I've always used. I have never, ever used that tacky tape, that tacky stuff. I don't use that stuff. They don't hold, especially for when you have to file or buff a nail. They do not hold, so I've never used that stuff. Okay, so I have a single one here, and we have, oh, okay, I guess I must have been like a deal or something, because, yeah, there's a lot up in here. There we go. Okay, so... oh wow, I'm liking these already. Oh yeah, they're like little chest pieces and they fit perfect. So I'm loving it. That's so cool. And if you don't need to use them all, you can use whichever one you need. Like if you only need 5. Oh wow, okay. They fit nice in there. They didn't have any colors. They only had them in clear, which is fine with me. I don't mind that. I just like the fact that there's no magnets. That's what I really like. No magnets, and I'm good with that. Now, on the back of this, you are going to want to peel this off because, yeah, that's why it looks the way it does. And there you go. Then you have a full clear background. Okay. There we go. Okay, now we got it looking pretty and clear. So you're gonna want to make sure you pull off the film. And they're nice. I like them. They're gonna be so cool. Okay, and they're gonna be great for pictures because you have nothing distorting the backgrounds. Yes. Okay. I'm so happy with these. So that's really super cool. I am so glad. So because I have a big one, I don't know, I might take this one and we might put this toward the giveaway. So we'll probably do that because I have this one. I don't need all that. So I'm probably going to put that in the giveaways. Or a sister nail mail, because you know me, I like to do sister nail mail. I just like to do nice things for people, and I don't know. I have so many sister nail mails over here that I have got to do. You know, I am truly like blessed and grateful, and I am truly like, I'm going to put one of these sheets to go with it so that you all have a sheet also. Because there's no point in just giving you all this little thing when I got 2 sheets. I got more than enough to go around. So, and I have a bunch of those. So actually I'll give you all this and this, and we'll put it back in here. And this can go for a giveaway or sister nail mail. I'm going to put that with that stuff. I don't remember. Oh, okay, I don't remember. Okay, oh, I do remember what's in there though. Okay, so what's in here is cat eyes. Cat eye powder. Okay, so we got to be careful with these. So these were a 2-pack, and you could not beat them. So I had to grab them up, but they're in red and silver, and they are also filled. Let me get... Okay, so we're back. take a little break, let the doggy out, you know how that goes. So these are magnetic powders, as you can see how it rises to the top of the thing. So that's what these are. It comes in a 2-piece. This one is silver. It's a little harder to tell, but they're full. They did not come spilt, so I was really grateful about that. So that was a good thing. We'll put those over there with my chromes, and we're gonna see how they do. They had really good reviews. They were 2 pieces, so they weren't bad. I think they paid like $1.99. Can't beat that at all. Okay, and then I saw these that were just gorgeous. Oh my gosh. Anything that sparkles and is flaky, I'm all for it. This came with 2 bottles. And they are 2 different colors. So let's check them out and let's see what we're working with here. I am so curious to see if they are glitter or if they're like little flakes or what kind of okay, they look like they're shards. So we have 2 different colors. Let me see if I have the smallest spoon. Give me just a minute. They're like little shards of glitter. Okay. They're so pretty. Okay, I like them. They're very, very pretty. And you will want to encapsulate in either a very thick top coat or a builder gel. Or even if you have a very nice rubber top coat, I have one that's what I usually use for encapsulating stuff like this. But yes, very, very pretty. Gorgeous. Oh wow, yeah, that's gonna like really be pretty and neat to play with, so I'm so looking forward to that. But as you can see, they're gonna fly around, so be careful. But you get a nice bit, like you're gonna have plenty of this to play with. Like there's plenty. So this one's really pretty. This one looks like it's like a silver and white. And this one looks like an AB. And it's like translucent white almost. Wow. Now that's gorgeous. Look at that. Oh yeah, those are gorgeous. And they are really, really different. If you hold them side by side, you can definitely tell the difference. So I was like, you know what? Let's see what those are all about. So I'm glad I did. That was worth it. That was worth the buy. Definitely worth the buy. I forgot I had this little tool. I love getting these little Gidget gadgets. I swear they come in handy. when you think they won't, they do. Oh, yay. Oh, I forgot we got the other goodies are in here. So, everybody knows, if you know, you know, I am a big time rhinestone charm girl. Cannot help it. Oh, do I love them. Oh, these are glass mochas. I love these. These are beautiful. So this was 100 piece and they were on sale for Easter, I want to say. I don't even know. I know I got some last year, but I don't remember. I think I got square ones last year. I got square and round ones last year is what I got. But they're so pretty. Let me move these out of the way so they're not distorting any colors. Very, very beautiful. They're perfect for even alone and framing in, or you can use them to make clusters with and surround them with some pearls, or some metal embellishments. That would look really pretty. So you can either get them in just a separate color if you don't want a mixed color bag, but I like the mixed colors because I like to have different colors. But yeah, they're really gorgeous. Very, very pretty. They kind of have that opal iridescent look, and yes, they are glass. You know. So like I said, this was 100 piece, and these were not very much. I want to say I paid $1.59. These were on the lightning deal, and they are still over in the lightning deal. Like I said, anybody interested, just let me know and I will gladly share the link, and no gatekeeping here. And these are the mocha blue. I believe they called these ones were the Blue Lake ones, and they are so pretty. And these are in mixed sizes. They are also glass. These were from the same seller, so I thought that was pretty cool. So now everything that I have shown, that I am showing you on today's video, that is from the Temu haul. These are not from local warehouse vendors. So I'm just letting you know that these were from shipped over, but I didn't pay no tariff fees, and I got them within, I think it was like 7 to 13 days. And that's not bad. And they do not come through US Postal no more. They now use a new delivery service that is called GOFO. GOFO, and that is who will be who will be delivering your Temu packages if you do get them from straight from Temu and not from a local warehouse. So I fell in love with these because I love the different sizes and the shapes. I just thought they were so beautiful. I love having different sizes and shapes to be able to work with. And I don't know, I just think there's so many different creative ideas that you can really create some beautiful bougie accent nails with these. So if you're here for it and this is what you like, you come to the right place, because I love my rhinestones and my nail charms. So I'm so in love with these flowers. So if anybody knows, I actually, I think it was, I want to say, I think it was about a year, maybe 2 years ago, I went on the hunt because I couldn't find any of those. So I couldn't find any of those, but I did come across these other ones that were just so beautiful. And I actually sent some out to my nail sisters. Of course, gotta share the love. Gotta share the love. And I always do. I always share the love. I like to share, and I don't see nothing wrong with sharing. I've just learned to share with the right people now, because, you have to be careful with who you share with. People like to take advantage of you. And I've learned that as a very hard lesson. But I did find them. Finally found them. So before, I had only had the really little ones like these guys, and I had been looking for the bigger black ones because I love the iridescent colors. So I have some that are in some pastels, and some that I have my leaves, which these are beautiful. These glow in the dark. And then I have some of the really tiny dainty ones. These come with pearls and caviar beads, and they're so beautiful to dress up. And then I found the iridescent, clear ones, the jelly ones. Oh, these are really pretty. And then we got these ones that are a pearlescent look on them. They're gorgeous too, and some glitter ones. These also came with the pearls and the caviar beads. They came in gold, silver, and pearl. So they're so very pretty to put on your flower nails, especially for spring, and you can use them for fall, spring, or summer, any time of the year. I just loved the different colors. So now we're gonna have to make room, because now that I have these and I found them, I want to remove those, and I want to put these black ones that I got in that spot. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do that super quick because I do not want to have those there. I had just put them in there as a filler. These were my little Korean pieces I got. These are super cute to work with too if you're into that kind of vibe. They're really pretty to frame around, and what's nice is they don't have a backing, so if you put these like over a certain color, whatever the color is underneath is actually going to reflect through, and it's going to be very different. Each color nail that you put it over will look different, so it won't necessarily look as they do over this right now, the way you see them. Okay. So let me get these little heads out of there. They were not the easiest to put in there, that's for sure. So I knew they weren't going to be the easiest to get out. Okay. So we are going to find another home for these guys here in a little bit. So we will put you guys there. And now we are going to open you guys. We can get a good look at you. They're so pretty. I really do love these ones. I think they're just gorgeous. They got that gothic-y look. I love them. Oh, look at those. And you got them with some purples and greens and blues. Like, they're so beautiful. And then you put like a pearl or some caviar beads in the middle. Yes, I'm so here for it. They're gorgeous. I love them. I've been hunting these babies down for like a year and a half because I only had the little tiny ones and I wanted some that were bigger. Look at how gorgeous those are. Aren't those beautiful? And look at the color shift in them. Yes. They're just so pretty. I truly love the colors on them. Yes, they're gorgeous. So glad I was able to find them, and now we get to add them here into my little collection. And that's why I love my little moon tray, because it's perfect for getting them in there, except for those little three that went. They wanted to go a little wonky, but it's okay, because we can get them out of there. Oh, finally, now I have my spot is filled correctly, the way it should be. So let's see what's in here. You can use those for like autumn time. They're really, really pretty. I've made some really cute nails with those darker leaves. And the mocha rhinestones, like the darker coffee mocha ones, those are really pretty to use also at, forgot about those babies. Those are also really pretty to use at fall time too. So these are moons and stars, and if you don't know, now you know. I am a celestial girl. I love everything about the celestial and the galaxy, outer space. I do. It's just my vibe. It's what I love. So those are so pretty. So here's how it looks. So you got a nice little star right there, and then you got another little star, and then you got, it looks like a drop, diamond drop, and then you got your crescent moon. These are so pretty. So those are going to be so cool. Now I'm probably going to have to start like a whole nother drawer. That's why I did bring my new drawer collection out, because I do have some more stuff to show you all that is from other vendors that I have not put away because I have not shown it. So, and this is just stuff that I've gotten over the time that I've just been putting in my basket. So yeah. Oh, okay, so here is some more of those beautiful different color big teardrops, small teardrops. These are glass crystal. Just depends on what size your client or you are looking for to create and what nail design. These were a mixed pack of pink and moonlight and crystal. You can see all the pretty different colors. You can see the purple in there. You can see the pinks. They are so beautiful. Very, very pretty. Just gorgeous. And this one was a random mix, and this is 100 piece as well. So not a bad deal, I will say. Okay, this one is mixed piece 50 pieces, and this was also mixed sizes and shapes, and this one is 50 pieces. As you can see, these are different sizes, so you'll get small to large to medium. They are a violet color, so this is just one color pack. They're not a mixed color, it's just a mixed size and shape is what these are. So those are so very, very pretty. You get little stars, you get little diamonds, you get butterflies, you get a marquise, you got the princess cut, you got little hearts, you got a big heart, you got the egg shape, you got a cush shape, you got some squares. Very, very pretty. These are very, very nice quality as well. I'm very happy with these. They're not scratched, which I can very much appreciate because it means they're good quality. And these. So, which one were these? This one was the Moon Shade Mix, and this one is the S4 through the SS20, and this is 1,200 pieces. So that is what is here for the set of rhinestones. So as you can see, this one is very, very different. They are gorgeous. That is not a bad deal for, I think I got these for like $2.99, but that's not bad for 14, or what was it again? Okay, let me make sure I'm being accurate. I know some of them, okay, 1,200, or, wait a minute. Nope, sorry, it was faded, 1,700 pieces. I'm sorry, it's not even, well, it was 1,700 pieces. Moon Shade mixed sizes, SS4 through SS20. So I was right, so the big size SS20. Okay, so that is what is in my pots over there as well. So as you can see, we got the big ones, which is be an SS20, and then of course you got your tiny, tiny, tiny ones, which is, I guess they consider it an SS4. Sometimes you'll see an SS3. You know, I think it just depends on the seller and what they're measuring their rhinestones as. But like I said, this is Moon Shade. So this one's different than the Moonlight one that I have in my storage already. So that was why I grabbed it, because I really wanted to get this one because it was so beautiful. It's just prettier to me. This is my favorite. I will choose this or even like the Heaven Light over an AB any day, but that's just my personal preference. Okay, and I found these. So okay, these I got. These are Shiraka, the 12 color Shiraka colors on their petals. They're so pretty and they're so vibrant, and I didn't have these colors, and when I saw them I was like, wow. So I have the 6 grid ones, but they're like the iridescent. So there's like an pearl iridescent one, and then there's a like pastel color one. But these I thought would be perfect for summertime because they're so vibrant. The other ones are more geared for spring and Easter time. These are geared for summer. And even some of them, I think you could even get away with like around fall time. And yes, they do have the caviar beads and the pearls in them as well, which I thought was really cool because the other ones didn't come with that. So I was really happy about that. And I loved that like creamy off-white. I thought that was really pretty too. So yeah, I'm really stoked about trying those out and seeing how those will look. Okay, I found, so I am a cat eye junkie, and if you know, you know, you know, you know, I am a cat eye junkie. Wait a minute, I know we have another one in here. Okay, here you are. So with me, yeah, okay, I had to get this because when I saw it, I was like, what the what? What do you do with that? And let me tell you, it is for ombre in your cat eye. It's the coolest thing ever. So when I saw it, I was like, okay, gotta have it. So what it shows you is it shows you that you're gonna stick your 4 fingers on there, and it's gonna pull your cat eye down to an ombre effect towards your tips. It's really neat. It does show you how to use it. So you'll stick your nails or your finger, whichever ones you're using, whichever ones you want ombre, and it will pull your nail design, your cat eye down and ombre it. That's what these are for, ombreing your cat eye. So that I'm really stoked about. I can't wait to try that and see how that works. I think that one's going to be a lot of fun. So I found this one, and I believe, I can't remember if I have it already or if it's on its way. I think it's on its way. Okay, I think it's on its way. Okay. So I found another one with kitty cat ears. In the kitty cat ears, it has a double ring, so I got that one too. But that one, I think it's on the way. I don't think it's in the bag. So that one's going to be really cool to check out too. So this one is like the one that we got in our mystery box from La Katrina Nails. If you do not know, go check her out. She has a mystery box that she does every month, and she puts really cool goodies. And you get 2 colors plus a mystery gel polish. And I'm telling you, the box is worth it. She puts all these little goodies in it, and not everything is nail related. Some of it will be sensible things that you would definitely use. She makes these little 3D nail art finger stands that you can use for doing your nails. It's really cool. I love it. I'm so in love in this one. She made it with her 3D printer. Yes, she did. So, but this is the one that came in May's mystery box, and it is really cool. It makes a circle. So when I did it and I played with it, mine, when I put the cube on the top part of it, I did mine with the cube on top. I had it sitting on top. Mine made a little circle, like a little circle, not a big one. So I guess whenever you do it with it inside, it made the bigger circle, is how I saw the girls were, they were making the bigger circle. So I think that's really cool that you can definitely do different things. So that's pretty cool too. And what I thought was really neat is that you can have it with the cube in it or with the cube out of it. It's however you would like to use it. So yeah, I was really stoked about that. So I didn't realize that that was going to be coming in the mystery box. So I had already placed this order before I got my mystery box. So I didn't know. But I'm glad to have both, because hey, you can never ever have too many cat eyes. I got like 3 drawers of cat eye magnets, so probably 4. Oh no, 4, because I forgot I have one behind me that I got from my Daily Charm stuff. Yeah, that I have their cat eye magnets that come in their boxes. So yeah, I do. I have yeah. We have a lot of cat eye magnetization going on over here because I love cat eyes, and I have a lot of cat eye polishes, let's just say. Okay, so this one is called the 5D magnet, and what it is you place your finger under it and it magnetizes your nail that way. So it's got the magnets are one on each side, so you can see them in there, and it will pull it. Just kind of, you put your finger in there and it magnetizes it that way. So I grabbed that one. I want to check that one out and see what that makes and does. And this one. Now, if you know, you know. I love Annie's. I'm a big Annie's fan. I've been using their products since I started my nail journey, and I like their products. I've never had any issues with their products. I highly recommend them. I like them, so that's just my opinion. You know, everybody likes what they like. So this is let's get my Tootie over here, get some help. And this is a cat eye mechanism, and she's so super cool. So what she does, which I really do like, is she twirls. And what you do, so the inside of her has a magnet, and then as you have your finger in there, you're going to rest it up on top of that little hump. And if you twist her, she will make the circle. Like the, she'll either make like the black hole, and that's what she does. So there's different ways of using her. You can either use her this way, where if you're working on her like on a hand, you can work with her this way. There's different ways to work with her, but she does twist. She's super cool. And you can stick her right there, put your finger in, and watch. And then she will do the whole black hole for you that way, with the ball in the middle. And then she just goes round and round and round until you have it where you like it at. And then you're going to pull her out, check her, see if you like her, and so forth. So I'm really stoked about trying her out. I cannot wait. So she's going to be super cool to play with as well. Right, so I found these beautiful Rubik's Cubes. These are also 100 pieces in the iridescent white. which are gorgeous. They're beautiful for making perfect nail designs. And then we found them in the rhombus 0.3 centimeters to 0.5 centimeters, 100 pieces. These are an iridescent purple. Which they will, depend on what color background you put them on, is what color they're going to reflect. So they will not necessarily look like this. As you can see, this is what they look like over white, but if you put them over black or you put them over a different color gel polish, they will reflect a different look, which is really cool, I think, because you're not going to get the same look all the time. So yeah, I thought those were really pretty. So I am prone to these stands. I have some silver ones that I really like. I do not recommend them for cat eyes. I will be honest with you on that. I just don't. They're not meant for cat eyes because of the magnetization with them. But they are nice to work on. But like I said, for cat eyes, yeah, they're not so great, but that's only my opinion. You know, you use whatever works for you. That's what matters. But it's really pretty, and it has the butterfly and the nail art. And I like the back because it's got like that non-slip grip. I like that a lot. So we got some stickers. So I think I accidentally grabbed, and we got some stamping plates over here too. I think I accidentally, or did I grab two, or did I grab one is silver, one is gold? So we're gonna have to see what we got going on over here. So what does it say? One is two colors T5. Okay, so that's two colors T5, golden and silvery, golden and silvery. Okay, I think I did that because I think I bought one for a giveaway or a nail sister package. So we can't really see them because they always want to stick the stickers on the front of it. So we will open the one that I will keep, and we will put that with the giveaway. So I thought these were really super cool looking. So here it is in the silver. And red, and this is SWA 131. I believe these were like a Chinese type of nail art sticker, and then this is the same nail designs, but they're just in gold and red and white. So really pretty. I really liked them. I thought they would be really cool for some long full cover nails. So I must have liked them enough to buy two. Or, like I said, I'm always looking for stuff too for our giveaways and for nail sister mail. So I think that's probably why I did it, and they were probably a good deal. So I think somebody will enjoy using them, I believe. If not, they can always re-gift it. If it's something that's not their vibe, you can always re-gift it to someone they know that will like it and will use it. And that would be nice, because it's always nice to pay it forward. Okay, so yeah, that's just beautiful. Isn't that gorgeous, y'all? Can't y'all just see that? So this is the purple starlight one, which we cannot see, so we're gonna have to open it. This one, I am not a purple girl by any means, so please don't think anybody thinks I'm changing places to be purple, because I'm not. Sorry, I'm not a purple girl. But when I saw these, I just thought they were really pretty, and I couldn't help myself, because hey, they're celestial, what can I say? So they're so very pretty. Gorgeous. Very, 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 very pretty. See, I wish people would just put the sticker On the back of it, please y'all take notes, vendors. Please take notes. Let's put the stickers on the back, not on the front where we want to show the beauty of them. Like, this is a mess. Now, if it came this way, then this is how you can appreciate it more. Vendors, this way. Oh wow, this vendor actually did it that way. Look at those gorgeous blue roses. And these are 5D. They have the raised gold around them. Oh, those are beautiful. Yes. Very, very pretty. This one is a bohemian style. I see this vendor did it that way too. Thank you, thank you. I can very much appreciate it. I really can. But look at those. And this one too is a 5D one, so it's raised. Very pretty. Yeah, I just love the way that looks. It's just gorgeous. Okay. This one, yeah, see, y'all could have put it in the other way, but you didn't. So this one is really pretty. So sorry about shaking the camera. Forgive me. This one is a 2-pack, and I believe this one was the silver and gold is how this one came to. Or no, I'm sorry, this one is the gold and rose gold. Excuse me. It usually is silver, but no, this one is the... So let's do a backing here so that we can, sorry, forgive me y'all. I'm trying to find a backing so we can see these just a little bit better, if we can do that. So here we go. So this is the gold one. It's got the moons with the flowers, and then you got the little lattice, just so pretty in the ribbons. And then this one is the rose gold one. Same pictures, but just in rose gold. It's very, very pretty. You truly could not beat that at all. This one is a one-piece gold. I don't know if I got another one with that. I'm not sure. I thought this one was really pretty too, and this one too is 5D because it's raised. It is small, but it is gorgeous. And this one was only 87 cents. You can't beat that. But it's got the pink with the gold. Oh, I just thought that was so pretty. And this one is raised, so it is a 5D. This one is another 5D one. So this one is 3 pieces, so I will have to bring her out so you can see all 3. This was such a good deal because 5Ds are usually pretty pricey, but I got these for $1.67 on the lightning deal. They are still there, and these are really pretty. Like, if you like bohemian nails, if you're into that, these are definitely something that I think you would like to have in your collection. So we're going to start off with SD to $23.90. This one has a little bit of navy blue in there with the gold lattice. I'm loving the gold figure fleuries. They're so very pretty. So this is a collection. So the next one we're going to look at is $23.91. And this one has the teal with the orange. It's like a deep red orange. I really think that's so, so pretty. Very, very pretty. And the last one for that one is $23.92. And this one has the blue with the red and the gold, which too is very, very pretty. Okay, so here is another 5D one, which I thought was really cute. I mean, you could use this for the fall time, you could use it for the holiday time. I love the foliage and the floral. The florals are white with gold out trim, and I loved the flowers. I loved the elks and the clouds. I loved the Chinese writing. I just thought it was really, really pretty. I could really see those making a beautiful set of nails. And then I found these gorgeous gothic ones. Yeah, I love my gothic nails. These are gorgeous gates with the roses, and I'm loving the cathedral windows. Oh, they're just beautiful. And they're going to be nice for Christmas, Halloween. And all year round, if you're a gothic girl and these are what kind of nail vibes you're into, this is it right here. Like, you can use these at any time of the year you feel like it. So you can never have too many gothic nails. I don't think so anyways. I thought these were really cool. They're different. I loved the eye and the heart. I loved the blue turtle. They were just very, very different. I loved the stamped butterfly right there. The melting blue heart. It comes in waves. I think that's so cute, because if that is so not the truth. And these are 3D cold water ocean is what this one's called. Yeah, it's a really, really pretty one. So this obviously is a series. So like I said, the first one is called L876. So this one is a 3-piece, and as you can see, these are beautiful. They are raised, they are 5D. Gold with this blue. Oh my gosh, like who could not love that? Really? Who would not love those? Because I know I do. Their blue is gorgeous. Yes, that blue is beautiful with the gold around it. It is like so pretty. This one's really pretty too. Oh, look at that, gorgeous. Wow, those are like jewelry for your nails. They're beautiful. L878, and you can mix and match them. If you wanted to use like one off of this one and add it with one of the other ones, you can do anything you want to design with these, and they are beautiful. So there are two different ones. So one of them is the silvery laser blue color, and that is this one. This one's the silvery laser purple. Look at that. Aren't they pretty? They're very different. I really love Starburst and 4-pointed stars. I think they're really pretty, but when I saw these, they were different. So they had them in silver outline and they had them in the gold. You know, it wouldn't be a Jess haul if we didn't have stamping plates. Gotta have stamping plates. So this one is this one. Set number 11. So this is a one-piece set, so it's got more than one, but it's a whole set. So let's take a peek at seeing how these look. Oh yes, these are pretty. Second plate it came with. I love how it came with the zodiac signs with a little extra galaxy on the bottom. Oh yeah, moving that lamp away really helped. And then here is a excuse me, sorry, a third plate that came with it. It has some full coverage with the galaxy looks. These are all full coverage, or you can use them as a one-off. This is SKVP 299, so that is the number if you ever want to go look this plate up on Temu and see if they have it in stock. Look at this one. This one's gorgeous. I love the peacock with the flowers as the tail. I loved the embroidery of the flowering. Yes, guess one. Dreamcatcher. Another peacock. I love that one. That one is very, very pretty. Oh yes, these are going to make some gorgeous, gorgeous. Oh, look at that phoenix. But this one I got because I really liked the lace. Yes, it does have a film over it. It's just clear. It's not blue like that one. So I'm noticing that a lot more and more vendors are using the clear. They're using the clear plate protectors. But this one is so pretty. I'm loving the different style lace backgrounds that you can use, and I'm loving the full coverage nails. And then you can use some of these to put over that, or if you wanted a piece like this over that, or even over that, whatever you want to do. If you want to do that as a Frenchie, you can. There's so many different nail ideas that you can truly create with this set. A stamping plate, and that's the truth. Is the Shiraka. So this one is a UU plate. So UU, to be honest, and that's what the other one is, it was UU. They are also known to be a sister company to Z-Joy, and they make really good quality plates. You cannot beat these plates. They're very nice and very well etched, just so you know. I love these because I love that you got just your single petals. You got some sporadic flowers. You got the Shiraka flowers, petal leaves like I showed you in the colors. There's like so many different nail designs you can create with this, especially when it comes to different florals. So I always keep backing. So this one is ZX14. I loved this one because it had that gothic vibe. It was really pretty. I loved the moon in this one, how it had the mountains. know a lot of it will be edited out because whatever. But this was a deal that I got on Temu as well. So this is a whole set. I got it for $3. I mean, you could not beat it. Comes with a scraper, which I really like. And it came with 2 nail molds. So if you know, you know, I love my nail molds. I don't know what else to tell you. I love my nail molds. That I really do. So let's see if we can find the best way to show this. No, that's not doing anybody any justice there at all. So let's see. This one is got the Gothic butterfly and the moon and the skeleton key, the old Gothic Victorian scissors. I really like that. I think it's so cool. I love the part of the old time sailboats. You still see them like when you're steering your steering columns. I think those are really cool. Steampunk 5, which I thought was really cool. There we go. I think this way looks a lot better. Oh, it's just a beautiful mold. And then this one, it comes with the frames. And then you got women's faces. You got Medusa. You got all of these different women from the Greek mythology. Oh my God, I felt so in love with this nail mold. I thought it was the coolest thing ever. You got the Tree of Life in here. Yeah, you got so many different techniques and designs that you can create in this nail mold. I'm so stoked for it. And like I said, the whole set for this, it comes with a palette to work on, and then of course your little like putty if you wanted to use this to, you know, scoop out or flatten. And then of course you got your scraper so that you can scrape it and make sure you have no excess off or hanging on. Okay, so let's see, what are you? Oh, okay, so this one is a Gothic one. Very, very pretty. That was so cool. It's got all the frames and the jewelry and the windows. Let's see if it looks better this way or the other way. So very, very pretty to have. Oh wow, okay, so yeah, this is the one with the unicorn. One's really thick. It's kind of hard to really show. So there's a unicorn here, a big one. Let me see if we can do a background. Does that help? Okay, there we go. So there's one unicorn, another unicorn, and then another one and another one. And then here is what looks like an Earth or a planet. Another frame one. So this one too has more framing. And this one too is from Mr. Nail. So this one looks like it's like a boho one. Okay, here's the other one I told you about, Finger Worker. This is a good brand. They make very good nail molds. I really do like their nail molds. I usually get a lot of theirs on AliExpress, but I've been seeing them popping up on Temu here lately, so that's good. Because actually they're better priced on Temu, to be honest. So here she is, and she is gorgeous. Very, very pretty. And what I said I liked about them too is that they're thick. As you can see, it's a nice thick quality. And you want them thick because when you're working on them, you really want to be able to do them this way so you can get all up in there. Whichever design you're working on, you want to be able to like curve it a little bit if you need to. Whatever is easiest for you to work on, which way. I wanted to share with y'all, and I really do appreciate y'all stopping by. I know it was a long one. I will record the second video because I do have a lot of stuff to show y'all that, yeah, I really would like to share, and I want to do my organize with me accessory box because I want to show how I organize all my rhinestones. You know, I keep like my Blitz accessories because those ones are very expensive too, and my Preciosas, I also leave them. So like these are Preciosas, and yeah, these are Preciosas, very expensive ones. I keep them all separate. So I do that as well. There's some Swarovskis in here that were gifted to me from my nail system. Here is my Blitz accessories and such that I keep all this stuff in. This is where I get my Florida mystery box, or it's not even a mystery box. It's really like a monthly collab box. And I've been getting them for a long time because I live in Florida. You know, you gotta support local business too. And so that's where I keep those. And then these are more glass and little tiny rhinestones that I keep together. So yeah. So we are going to put together in the next video because I have a lot that I have to do. So we're gonna fill her up. And we have to fill up, this is my AB one, which is already filled, so we don't have to fill her. I have to fill up my Preciosas and everything that is Blitz accessory, Preciosas, and Swarovskis. And that's what we got to do. So that is going to be in another video, which I am totally looking forward to. So I hope you will join me for that, and I would love to have you hang out with me and maybe we'll do like an ASMR video, and yeah, it'll be a lot of fun, I think, anyways. And I hope y'all enjoyed today's video and enjoyed all the goodies and looking at the beautiful nail haul. I do appreciate everybody's support and being here for me. It really, really does mean a lot. I hope you know that. If you would, please keep a like and a subscribe if you're new, and to help me build this channel, please. I'm really trying to build my channel up and keep it moving. I would really appreciate your help and your support. It would really mean a lot to me. Thank you all so very, very much, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye.